Hi, it's Louise with Louise Art, and welcome to my channel. What I'm showing you here is my first dump and swirl pour that I actually end up embellishing in the end. And I'll do a lot of skipping and fast forwarding here as we go through this. But I'm going to go ahead and get back to the real video as we go. And so I've got my colors over here. I've got my dump paint here, which is Artist Loft Soft Body Black. This is my 24 karat gold. This is my rich penny. Worn penny. Matter of fact, let me just get the color. So we have this gold, which is 24 karat from DecoArt Extreme Sheen. I'll show you the consistencies in a second. This is worn penny from DecoArt Extreme Sheen. Actually, this is Dazzling Metallics. This is Peacock Pearl. Another Dazzling Metallics by DecoArt. And this is Ice Blue by DecoArt Dazzling Metallics. And the white here, which is the same consistency as these colors, is simply this guy, Soft Body White by Artist Loft. And my pour paint, my dump paint, is this black by Artist Loft Soft Body Paint. So I'm going to clear the decks here. So I've prepped the canvas by painting the sides with the Artist Loft black. And the concept here is to get a lot of pearls. Just it's a crazy fun technique if I can make it work the way it should work. So there's nothing I put down first. I've got my colors the way I think I'm going to want them. I'm going to look at this for a second. Oh, by the way, I was going to show you the consistency. So this is the consistency. It's pretty fluid. Not as thin as the Cloud Pearl, because as it pours in, it doesn't just completely go away right away. It leaves a little tiny mound as it's going in. Very subtle. With the Cloud Pearl, it just flattens right out immediately. It's very, very subtle. So all the paints are that consistency. I did not do a test. I think they're pretty close. And this is the dump paint, and you probably can't see it very well, but it is just a little bit thicker than those guys. So I think I'll go like this. So I'm going to pour like a couple different layers down. At least a couple. So everyone, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here to save some time as I pour these colors down on top of each other. All right, everyone, so as this video plays out, I'm going to add some more information about the giveaway. And since I never did give a deadline, I'm going to say that this Friday, April 12th, is the deadline to have your code word or code number entered for the videos. All right, we're going to dump the dump paint in. Put it right in the middle. That's probably enough. And I'm going to pour it corner to corner, and we'll see what we get. Oops, I wanted to go back to the middle first. Actually, since I'm coming this way, let me just keep going this way. See, that was a mistake, since I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see what we get. It's amazing, this paint technique is so reactive. You can already see the pearls forming on the edges here. Pull it back. Well, I've got pearls going on. That's good. Bring it back. Hope I dumped enough off. I don't know. So I'm going to go on time lapse here and go to 50 times normal speed, as this took about 35 minutes to develop, and you're going to see this develop over the next 40 seconds. So you've seen me bounce the canvas up and down and also hit it with a heat torch to try to, conjure up some of the pearls as we go here. And I'll be back for a flyover of how this looks after it's all said and done at this point. So I just want to remind you, this is the second video where I'll be taking entries for the giveaway for a set of coasters or a set of paints for my 10,000 subscriber milestone. If you missed it, the rules were spelled out in video 356. In last video and this video are both eligible for the giveaway entry. So here is the flyover of the wet results, and I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I kind of wish I had more vibrant colors in there, but the pearls in the center, those white pearls, have those splashes of blue and gold in them, and they are really kind of cute. But the thing I am not happy about in this particular creation is that it's a little bit dull. So I take a good hard look at this and decide I'm going to do something to embellish this. And it took me about 2 weeks to figure out what I was going to do. But I'll let you in on that coming up, as I'm going to be doing a whole other pour on top of it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be back in a second. Hi everyone, it's Louise with Louise DecoArt. And you're back, I'm back, we're all back for something that I just have the concept in my head. I don't know how this is going to work out. So this was my very first Dump and Swirl Pearl Pour that I did, and I like it. I just think it's missing something. So, concept here. This is kind of space looking in my brain. So I'm thinking about making this into a space scene. And what I'm planning, oh, that bird is so pretty. What I'm planning on doing here is, I actually was watching some Webb telescope videos and photos, and it just kind of got me thinking, how can I take this and overlay a nebula kind of cluster over the top of this? So I mentioned this before, Crystal Coast Originals, she's done these like Dutch pours using the translucent pillow base. So I've been on a translucent kick with my fusion pieces. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that. So what I have in here is a combination of Floetrol, American Floetrol, Liquitex pouring medium, and water to get it to like this. And then I've got 3 colors here. And I don't have much paint, so I don't need much. I can't even get this to run off the stick for you. These are a little bit thicker than that. So I've got my, this is a concoction at this point, Nickel Azo, Treasure Gold's Fire Opal, and it's got some red oxide in here. This is a paint, I don't even know what it is. I had it sitting around for a long time, and so I just pulled it out to use it, added some Floetrol and water to it. And this was my titanium white with pearl from my original pearl pours. But I've added a little zinc white to this to make it transparent. So yeah, that's my plan. Now, all I'm going to do is get the translucent base down, transparent base, lay these colors down, and I'm going to blow them out. No cell activator. I just want to blow it out and get this paint to spread and kind of just form these little legs. And we'll see what we get. So let's just get this on. This feels thicker than I thought it would be. Just gonna probably need some more because I'm always so stingy. I figured I'd need 6 ounces, so I've got more than 6 ounces there. I just gotta get it on. All right, everyone, so I'm gonna go on 5 times the speed here as all I'm doing here is just laying down this transparent base. And this is the first time I've ever used this type of recipe before. This is not the translucent pillow that I've been using for the bloom. This is just a transparent base. And like I said, it's 75% American Floetrol, 25% Liquitex pouring medium, and then water to consistency. And now I'll be back in a second to get ready to lay down my colors and figure out how I'm going to blow this out. All right, now I'm going to put this color down first, and I'm just going to blow it out. So as I'm watching this back and know what happens, I'm thinking, man, I could have gotten away with 1/4 of the paint that I put down. But live and learn, right? For the next time, I'll have a better idea of what I'm doing. All right. Straws might be helpful. All right, everyone, so as I'm blowing this out, I'm going to go at 2.5 times the speed here. You can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to cut anything out. You can just see what I'm doing on fast forward. I work to try to spread this out, and I'm really quite surprised how pervasive the Nicolazo Gold is. It's a transparent color, but I think the red oxide probably made it a little more bolstered, as I was really expecting it to be a little bit more see-through, and in the end it turned out to be quite dominant. The blue is quite soft, and even the white is a little bit soft, but yeah, that Nicolazo Gold kind of took over by the end. So since this is my first time working with a transparent base, I didn't know what to expect. I've seen other people get really good results with it, but I just was a little bit dubious looking at the milky quality here, but I was quite pleased in the end. All right, it's not moving that much. I'm going to stretch it out this way. The tilting here did absolutely nothing for me, so I either blew it out or that was that. Let's move that white a little bit back into the middle. So here I'm going to go on 2.5 times the speed, and while I'm here, I'm going to cover the scavenger hunt giveaway. The code word is bears, and follow that up in the comments section with the code number. And if you don't know how to get the code number, it's explained in video 356. So the code word is bears plus whatever the code number is that you get today. And video 357 and this video are eligible for the giveaway, and the deadline is April 12th, this Friday. So get your code word and numbers in before Friday. Spread this white out just a hair. And I don't mind that it's off balance. You know, nature is not balanced. Certainly not space. All right, just playing around. We'll see how this dries. So everyone, that's a wrap, and I'm actually really happy with how this dried. That transparent base works really well. So I'll show you the dry results here in a second. Don't forget to get your entries in for the giveaway, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.